It's been a while since I've dipped my toe into the BAND-MAID pools, literally a couple months since my last reaction to them, and I've liked a lot of what they've heard, in fact most of it. It was like one song I wasn't really keen on, so I'm excited to hear this one. It's Wonderland, and it's an official live video, so I'm excited for this. And go! There's some kind of harmony in there. There it is. Riff. Ooh. Much slower tempo than I expected, actually. It's kind of beautiful, sort of epic. Bass is doing some very nice moves. They're all kind of matching rhythms on the strings. Nice little pop-in action. Cross stick on the drums. Interesting vibe for a verse. Alright, uplifting chorus vibe. He's up there. Nice, that's a simple fill, but it's fun. Interesting guitar work there. I don't feel like they really match that well. Love the sound of her guitar. Great vocals. Ah, yes. The bassist in this band is a treat for the ears. Nice. Double kick pedals coming through on the kit, on the main kit. Bit of lead guitar. Oh, lovely drum fill. And it stops. Another drum fill. Okay. Oofa. Skills. This is very beautiful. Combination of those vocal melodies, quite catchy. Over those guitar chords. The high ring outs from the lead. Oh, we got about halftime. Yes. Sparse on the cymbal too. Epic harmony. There's some treats in this. Going way up there on the fretboard. Well, that had a lot of gorgeousness in it, for sure. Oh, my computer's doing weird things. There it is. I really liked that. I thought that was great. There were some moments in there that I thought were weakish. Don't hate me. But for honestly, 90% of that I thought was great. There was one moment there in the middle where the two guitars, there wasn't much going on in the rest of the music. So the two guitars popped out quite strongly, and they didn't seem to be playing like notes that made sense amongst each other. There's less harmony to what they were doing, maybe rhythmically as well. That was a little bit odd and jarring. And there were some kind of choices where in the first verse, it was interesting. It was like there was some cross stick and hi-hats for a very long time, and some kind of a really interesting soundscape that they put together. But then they had that bottled chorus where it sounded gorgeous, and they had this really satisfying melody over the kind of guitar riffs that were supporting that. The chord progressions were gorgeous. Misa throughout was brilliant. I'm such a fan of their bassist. Just not satisfied to play the obvious notes, but just going up and down, popping between different what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I can't even think of it. Octaves, Jesus. Just to add that little bit more dynamic interest, and then just popping away on some moments there. Drummer did a variety of different kind of fill styles in that. Some I loved, others I was like, oh, ooh, ah. Like, I really liked the simplicity of one where it was just like a triplet rhythm with one stick you could even do between two toms, I think she did. That was nice. And there was another one which was much more busy, and then there was a third one which started out busy and then started out simple, flipped into a little bit of busyness. It was kind of, that transition in there was kind of odd. But the thing is, you're playing live. And if they're anything like me as a drummer, when I'm playing live, I don't play the exact same drum fill every time. I like to have it just be in the spur of the moment flair. Oh, I got a bar here, I'm going to do something. So you're not always going to do something that's like well scripted and written. It's like, oh wow, that's really creative. Some drummers will do that. They will plan exactly what their fills are going to be, and that can be great. But I like a little bit of looseness, and she seems to have a bit of expression there, so I'm fine with that. The vocals were particularly impressive, I thought. Really well kind of rounded, well performed. Didn't struggle with a variety of different ranges going on there as well. That was, solid performance. It's a really nice song. It had some great moments in it. Big fan of the chorus, the epicness. They had the halftime towards the end, which really added to the kind of epic feel of the song. So I like that a lot. I'm excited to hear the studio version of that. See, because there you can add a bit more layers, right? You can use one like guitar riff line perhaps, but you can just record that 4 or 5 times on the same amp, and then it adds a bit of kind of beef to it that you wouldn't necessarily get live. So curious to see what that's like on record. But on first hearing, is another solid song by BAND-MAID. It was excellent. I enjoyed that a lot. So thanks to those who recommended that I check that one out. Let me know in the comments what you think I should hear next by BAND-MAID. I've got a few recommendations already. I don't know what's going to be the next one that I'll do. So your comments will help. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more reactions from me, feel free. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.